They scattered and ran away, leaving only their dead companions. Everyone started to retreat, thinking it was an ominous sign. In their worldview, the panther is the son of a god. The man who just caught his breath finally put some distance between himself and the enemy. However, due to the recent intense activity, his wound completely burst open. He quickly bit off a large piece of bark, chewed it while running, and applied it to the wound. On the other side, the tribal leader decided to pursue, regardless of whether it would anger the gods, forcing the others to reluctantly follow along. Thus, the chase began once again. The natives had only run a few steps when they discovered the man's trail. This twin-tailed individual wanted to inform his companions, but a venomous snake bit him, and the toxin quickly invaded his brain. He only felt breathing becoming more difficult, yet he was still muttering something. This is the ominous sign. His companion knew that being bitten by this venomous snake meant certain death, and could only choose to abandon him. After leaving one person behind to see him off, the leader turned and left. The remaining companion suggested that he cut his own artery, so it would be quicker. Without that, how painful. Afterward, the twin ponytail gave his token to the other, then without hesitation slit his veins. Soon the natives caught up with the injured man. At this moment, the man could not care about the intense pain from the wound. He could only run desperately, but clearly he could not outrun the energetic natives, and the distance between them was closing. Before long, he was forced into a spot. Next to the river, there was a bottomless waterfall. Jumping down might be a dead end, but not jumping would also lead to the same fate. The man knew well that he had killed the other party's son, and that if caught, he would face cruel torture. Rather than that, he decided to gamble. Then he jumped without hesitation. The natives thought there was no way he could survive jumping from such a height, but unexpectedly, he emerged unscathed. He even taunted them, pointing out that so many of them couldn't catch one already injured man. The indigenous leader was extremely angered by the man's taunts, and immediately wanted to jump down and kill him. A subordinate nearby quickly intervened, advising that jumping from there was too risky. Didn't expect the leader to directly stab him after hearing that. The remaining companions were all shocked by this scene. They couldn't believe that the dreadlocked man was killed just for making a suggestion. Equally shocked was the man, realizing that this guy even did that to his own people. How would he spare himself if he doesn't spare others? With the previous example, the remaining natives didn't dare speak recklessly, and could only follow the chief's order to jump. Unexpectedly, the first person to jump directly hit the rocks and died instantly.